Hello, welcome to PC Jack. Last week, AMD forgot to announce the RX 6600. Yeah, let's talk about why. So, on 13th of October, AMD launched the latest in their RDNA 2 lineup in the form of the RX 6600, a cut-down version of the RX 6600 XT, targeting high refresh rate gaming at 1080p and competing directly with the RTX 3060. But, despite weeks of leaks and rumours regarding the RX 6600 existence, AMD has seemingly dropped this instantly and left reviewers to be the ones to break the news to consumers. Additionally, reviewers didn't actually find out the price of the RX 6600 until 48 hours prior to the embargo being lifted. A really bizarre move which makes me wonder why AMD didn't feel the need to inform buyers ahead of launch. I've always been pretty apprehensive of manufacturers not allowing NDAs to lift until the day of launch, as a consumer does need the time to actually do their research and check out reviews first. If you do take your time, then you're going to be out of luck as the card will be out of stock instantly. By the way, it did sell out within minutes, unsurprisingly. On the flip side though, maybe this was a tactic to stop miners and scalpers from buying up all the cards instantly as they were kept out of the loop. Or maybe AMD already knew that this wasn't going to be well received and decided to avoid the pre-release scrutiny and just put it out into the wild. Either way, this tactic still frustrates me, and the RX 6600 is no exception, which just leaves me to wonder what AMD were thinking with this launch. Before we continue though, let's take a look at the specs of this card in order for us to better understand exactly what the RX 6600 offers. The RX 6600 is equipped with 28 compute units and comes with 8GB of video memory along with 32MB of Infinity Cache, much like the XT variant. The card has a game clock of up to 2044MHz and a boost clock of up to 2491MHz. Lastly, the RX 6600 only uses 132 watts, meaning that you can use a single 8-pin PCIe connector. So, from what we've learned from third-party benchmarks is that the RX 6600 doesn't quite stack up as closely to the RTX 3060 in terms of pure rasterization performance, and let alone ray tracing. However, it does have the advantage of a much more power-efficient rate of performance, much like the rest of the RDNA 2 lineup, which does make it a fairly compelling option for the budget gamer looking to play at 1080p. But, at $330 MSRP, the performance proposition is completely lost at a shocking value. In comparison, the RX 5600 XT, which launched nearly 2 years ago at $279 MSRP, offered a much better value to performance while costing nearly 20% less. So paying roughly 20% more for this card now actually only nets you a performance gain of around 6%, which is actually a slap in the face for gamers who have been waiting so long for this kind of budget card. While the prospect of better availability was more prevalent with the XT launch, this time around it seems that the stock has been even less for the RX 6600. However, this may change in the coming days, but we'd have to wait and see for how this turns out. In my opinion, right now it's a really disappointing offering, but if this was priced around $250 to $200, well, we'd be having a completely different discussion entirely. The high end of GPUs is always interesting to look at, but I want to see the next RX 580 or 1660 in terms of value to performance, and the most suitable candidates for the first time builder. These are the people I feel for the most, and if this continues, it's not very promising for the future of PC gaming. Hopefully, it won't be much longer that AMD and Nvidia can gouge their own buyers, but we'll just have to wait and see. So, that's it for today's video. Bit of a rant, but oh well. Let me know your thoughts on the RX 6600 down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, then please feel free to like and subscribe for more videos on the way soon. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.